All right, guys, welcome back. Going into the third hour here. Neal, what's up?
So you guys have gathered around, not Jen. What's your name? Mr. Varnouche has discovered that the compass is magical,
Yeah.
and you guys have decided to rest for the night here and head back towards Jade Run in the morning.
Oh,
You
then before resting, so what's the aura of magical that I saw first?
enchantment.
Ooh. Then I will do another ritual before going to bed. I will do the identify ritual.
You have the identify ritual.
Oh yes, I do, Neil. And I am
Where did
excited
you get
about
the
it.
identify ritual?
I mean, I got identify out of leveling up. I picked
Okay.
it up as a level 1 spell, and then I decided to not select it in my prepared spell list, but rather select it. Well, I mean, I always have it as a ritual.
Good.
So I dance
And
around for
you
10
also
more
have
minutes.
the 100 GP pearl
Oh, shit,
and
really?
owl feather with you.
Oh no! Guys, we
Uh-huh.
need a 100 GP pearl and an owl feather.
Uh-huh.
God damn it. They're missing elements. Fine, Neil. I am on a quest for 100 GP pearl and an owl feather now.
Look, you
Actually,
should come to
2 of them.
Kappa, where you can get pearl earrings for $1.
Boom.
Yes. Okay, we have
Oh, I
a
thought that
new
was a
quest.
Twitch troll. That's the actual city that you're in. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a city nearby. You can
That's
you
right.
can literally buy pearl earrings for $1.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding you. They're super fucking cheap. It's like the pearl capital of Vietnam.
there you go.
Damn it. Okay, I go to bed. I'm frustrated.
Neil,
I'm
I can give you a
thinking
pearl
about-
necklace for free. That was too much?
All right, moving on.
There's no laughing or anything. I'm sorry, I didn't get the memo that the bush jokes are over. Okay, we're done.
I was just letting you kind of suffer for a little.
Yeah, you did it. I'm done. GG. I'll never go there again.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next morning comes. There's no adventures in the night, and you all wake up.
Can I use hit
Feeling
dice that night? I
refreshed.
can't remember the rules on that.
Short rest you
Uh,
can, right?
Over the course of night, you can expend hit dice. Yes,
Okay, so I have 2, so I'll use 2. Is that correct?
correct.
And then it takes a long break to get half my hit dice back.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2d12. And do I get my constitution bonus on both? So it'll be +6, I believe, right?
Yes, sir. Sorry, Bob.
Oh my god. I gained 24 back. So I have 31 health.
Damn, you're actually kind of low.
I was super low, yeah. I just went and checked my sheet, and I was like, oh god. Oh god. But I'm fine now.
All right. Do I recall how to get down from here back to the city?
Yeah, you just kind of head south and cross the river, and then go one way on the road.
Okay, that's what we do then.
It's
Yeah.
just across the river bend?
Yeah, around the river bend.
Do I see? I don't see any like footsteps from the night prior of the 2 people walking back, right? The mage and the dwarf.
Oh no, they magicked themselves out of here.
Oh, okay. Oh, did we see them like magic the way?
Yeah, he stepped in the magic circle, and there was a whole bunch of light shows and shit, and then they vanished.
Oh, I don't know what it was. Who knows?
Okay.
I guess
we're
we
looking at feats and shit.
Yeah, that's probably true. I think we just start going back to town.
Okay, it is another day and a half journey to get back to town. This time it's a little bit easier. It's downhill most of the way, and you don't encounter any battles or fights or anything like that. A day and a half later, you find yourselves back in Jade Run.
Okay.
Pull into town a little bit weary from your travels. You had to cross the river, so you're also kind of wet all over the place from like your boots up to your for the you humans up to your bellies. For you half-sized people, like you had to actually swim. So you guys are all kind of a little soaked and cold as you walk into Jade Run.
Okay. When we get there, I guess on the way, Varnouche, did you tell us about what you need?
Yeah. yeah, I told you guys I need. Actually, I suggest that we need 2 pearls because if we do happen to head back to the magical crystal ball area, I could just identify it as well.
Okay.
And that should help us a lot. Actually, we should get more than 2 to be super safe, you know? Maybe a necklace might as well.
As you're saying this, Karn opens the chest, looks at it, checks a document that he's been keeping, and says to you, "We have insufficient funds for such an endeavor. We can buy 2 at most, but honestly, that would reduce us to half capacity of gold that we're at, and that would eat up the slush fund, but of course also the reservoir of gold that we've obtained over our journey. This would be inadvisable, economically speaking."
What if we get a... No, we won't get a deal for 2, huh? We really need 200 GP pearls, huh? There's no, like, bulk deal?
2 is fine, but you were speaking of a necklace. Necklaces are extravagantly expensive.
Alright. Let's get 2 pearls.
Okay,
And
he
I'll
reaches
figure
his giant hand in there and then gives you 2 giant piles of 200 gold.
Okay. And let's go shopping.
Let me go ask my my friend about it, and I go and try to find the merchant from before.
The one that you guys brought the jade to?
Yes.
Okay. You come across him. I don't think anyone remembers his name, so I think it's going to keep changing every time we come across him. His name is now Ernesto.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was looking through my spells. I guess when I approach him, I tell him that, hey, Mr. F's an odd guy, by the way. He talked to some dwarf out of a circle that he summoned, and then they went away in the circle. I don't know what was going on. Do you have any idea what was happening?
Well, Mr. F is a strange sort of fellow.
Yeah,
he kind of comes and goes as his own place, but he does a good job with what he does.
Yeah.
I hope he paid you before he left.
Yeah, we got paid. That's no problem. What do you say? Do you know anything about some pearls here in town? We're happening. We need to happen upon some, perhaps, and we're not looking to spend the full price.
My mistress's husband is a pearl merchant in town.
And how much? I turn towards Varnouche, and I'm just like, does it have to be 100 GP?
Neil, does it have to be 100 GP? Like, I mean, it's 100
It's
GP
specified
pearls,
100 GP, yeah.
Yeah, but do people, like...
What they mean
Like,
is that they buy 100 GP at a discount, and would it still count?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
I mean, so it's think of it like a pearl that would be worth 100 GP on the open market. If you steal it, you pay 0. If you somehow get it off at half off, it's fine.
Okay, that's what I
But it's gotta
wanted
be,
to...
like...
That's what I was asking. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah,
Right.
we're looking for 100 GP worth pearl.
Every time Jen says it, I hear JP.
Yeah,
That is an expensive.
100 JP pearl. I was like, that's a lot of JPs, man.
I turn and
Wait, 1 pearl can be reused? No.
Nope. That is the rules as written, but I have changed it because I don't like it. So pearls get consumed in spellcasting.
doesn't matter. We have like 7,000 gold, and we'll probably just
Apparently, we don't have that much.
we'll just accrue more. Yeah, I turn back to Ernesto. I'm just like, so can you introduce me and put in a good word? Like to get, I'd like to not pay full price.
Well, I can't really get you that. It's my mistress's husband. He and I don't really ever talk.
Well, perhaps you could introduce me to her.
Introduce you to him, but
Eskimo brothers.
I mean, it depends on how many you're looking to buy. If you're doing a bulk deal, you might be able to get something, but
I think we want to buy 2. Is that bulk?
he shakes his head and goes, "I'm sorry, buddy. I think you're gonna have to pay full price for those."
What if you purchase 10 of them, and then we buy them from you, and then you are our official pearl salesman in the future when we need more?
How do I know you're gonna need more?
We'll always need more.
This sounds like a really bad investment for me.
Or it's a bad investment for you.
Yeah. Thank you for being honest with me.
Well,
Like, oh, we've worked it with you enough.
it might not be that bad of an investment, you know? I mean, if you think about it.
What are you suggesting?
Well, it's
It's his other ability.
strange that you would say that. You know, I suggest you just take the deal as he mentioned it. It sounds really reasonable to me.
Can you come up with a better way of phrasing that other than this sounds very reasonable?
Well, I mean, you know, he wouldn't offer the deal unless it was fair for all parties, because he's just a very fair person like that, and you can trust him. And I suggest that you do. I think it would be in everyone's best interest for you to do that.
Well, you did the Jade deal. You could have taken it and run. Yeah, I even paid you half up front, which, in retrospect, maybe not have been such a good idea. But you did the Jade deal pretty well, and you seem like nice folk. You worked with Mr. F pretty well. He ponders to himself as he makes a saving throw.
Guards!
God.
Oh no, Ryan, they're already beating you up. They're there.
they're there, right there with their spears, waiting for the throw.
He ponders it for a moment and goes, all right. You promised to buy all these pearls from me eventually?
I look at Amos.
This is... What do you say, Dante? This is on you.
Eventually, you know, we will always have a use for pearls. You know, maybe 10 minutes ago we might not have, but some kind of rule changed, and we'll probably need them quite often. So yes.
All right. If I can get him at a 20% discount, I could give you guys a 10% discount, and then I'd still make a profit.
Sounds amazing.
That's some extra capital.
It's
Might be a little tight. You're gonna have to probably lay off buying the mistress some gifts, but okay. Why don't you guys meet me back here tomorrow? Actually, the day after tomorrow. I won't see her till tomorrow night, or tonight, and then it'll come back the day after tomorrow. We'll settle this like gentlemen.
Fantastic. We'll see you tomorrow,
Excellent.
friends. Thank you once again for all the help. You've been way too kind to us.
Of course. And don't forget, Ernesto's Jade's the best in town.
I've heard many names the best jade in town, but this week it is Ernesto's. We just leave. As we're walking out without probably outside, I turned to Dante and I'm just like, be careful about doing that in the future. That was a good man that we have dealt with in the past. There's no need to swindle.
Yes, I'm just, you know, I'm always trying to look out for what's best for the party above all.
Had the guards have come and beat you up, we would have simply sat there and watched them do it.
That would have been rough.
I know. I'm just letting you know. You got to be careful.
On another note, that guy has really got to work on branding himself. I feel like he's got a new name every week.
He does. And we'll talk to him. Maybe you could suggest that to him tomorrow.
I think we should.
I suggest you keep one name.
It's better for marketing.
You should.
Okay.
I think, do you guys have anything else to do for the next couple of days? I think we're just going to lay low in town. Karn, you want to go dig some holes?
Yes.
Okay. Varnoosh?
I will go study in the library.
Okay. Be careful about dropping hints or knowledge about that tomb. That you like to talk about.
Okay.
I'm just...
I think you think people are so bad. People are all right. I'm sure the monks are still praying in their little corner.
Or they're stealing everything out of that tomb.
Nah.
We'll find out when we go back here in a couple days. I hope you're right. Dante, you going to the whorehouse?
You know, not today. I feel like I've had enough bush for one day. So
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I hear you on that one.
You're bush, you could say.
I'm bushed out. I'm bushwhacked.
You're bushwhacked.
That was good.
You know, Karn actually got bushwhacked back there.
He did.
So we laugh at the bush joke, but not the pearl necklace. I got it, guys. I'm on the same wavelength now.
Yeah,
We're in the dad jokes phase of the episodes.
we are. We are. We've leveled up, or grown up, rather. All right. I'll see you guys. I'm just gonna go get a room at the inn. I'll see you in a couple days. I depart.
Okay. Would you guys toss up 5 silver per day, so 10 silver total per person, so 40 silver for in rooms for 2 days for everybody.
Just type it in the chat and I'll subtract it from our thing.
How much did you say? 10?
40 silver.
40 silver.
Okay.
Oh, you want probably other. That's chat. Okay, cool.
Okay,
Cool.
so Neil, do I get to read more books from this library? Is that another library than the one I read in? Yeah.
Yeah, the previous one that you had read in was far up north. This is a very different one. Jade Run has a very small library, and it is actually owned by a private citizen. It is not a public library. It is owned by a sage named Galithanakis.
Yeah? You just pulled that name
Library
out?
of Library of G. That's all right. Okay.
Alive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So at the Library of G,
Zus.
I'm looking on local history, anything interesting. I'm just trying to gain more knowledge, really, about the area.
Yeah. It's a very small library, but first off, you got to get access to it. It's a privately run
okay.
library.
So I knock.
Not anyone can just walk in.
Knock,
Yeah,
knock.
you ask around, find the location of it, go over to the place, knock, and a halfling opens the door and goes, "Why, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Gnome."
Ah! Yeah, I am a gnome. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, can I speak halfling? Oh, shit,
He's
I
speaking
can't.
common.
Okay. So I say, pleasure to meet you as well. I was wondering if I could take a look at your library. I heard very good things about it.
Oh, the master's very particular about who he lets in.
How can I be Latin? What can I do?
Well, can you
I
make a
tip my
contribution
hat.
to the library? Do you have a book to offer us?
I do not have a book. Let's see.
He's a stickler for rare books. If you could find an uncommon or rare book, he would be quite eager to take it off your hands.
Ooh, actually, apparently I have a book on lore on me. A book of lore on me, Neil. It came into my backpack, my adventuring backpack or something.
It came with your adventuring backpack?
Yeah, I have book of lore, bottle of ink, pen, parchment, times 10, bag of sand.
That's just a common book of lore. It's, you know.
Damn it. What if I offer monetarily contribution?
Oh, I think that would work quite well. How much are you offering up?
How much do you feel?
Not to be rude.
How much do you feel would be reasonable? I don't know which kind of books are in there, so I'm not too sure how much.
The master prefers to judge a person's spirit based on their innate generosity.
Is this a squirrel at the door?
It's
He's a
actually.
halfling.
I offer up one gold piece.
But don't die.
I offer up 1 gold piece and I say, if I find anything satisfying, I will double up.
Yes. I can see that you have a certain level of generosity about your spirit.
Maybe triple
Perhaps you
up.
could come back another time when the master's around himself. He says, like,
Okay.
not even accepting the gold coin from you.
What if I offer you 3 of these?
Hey.
I think you're just embarrassing yourself now.
Well, I don't know which kind of books you have in there, but apparently they're much better than normal
Are
libraries.
you really meaning to tell me that you've never heard of the great sage Galithanakis?
Nope.
He's wise, knows things well beyond the years of man.
I did not hear about the great Galithanakis.
Well, he's a private man, but a very bright one. Possibly the best sage outside of Crown Springs.
How about 6 of these? This is all the gold I'm carrying on me right now.
perhaps you should come back when the sage is here himself, and maybe you can work something out with him.
All right. I have a lot of knowledge in my head, just not a lot of knowledge on paper.
Put it down in books, and we'll probably do a great trade.
Good point. Maybe I'll start writing my life story. I wink at him and then I leave.
Goodbye!
Goodbye. Thank you for your help. So I go back to the bar and I'm pretty upset right now.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you guys want to do in the downtime? The interim time?
I don't think so.
I tell the party about the super library and the sage and all the great books that are probably in there and all the great info.
I fall asleep halfway
Yeah.
through her. Or him.
Karn tries to look at you politely, but his eyes gloss over.
All right, the next 2 days pass uneventfully. You take it easy, resting in town as much as you can. And Ernesto comes back, meets you on the final day, and bearing a big grin on his face, comes up and goes, "Well, if it isn't Amos the Almost."
What?
Anyway, you were looking to buy some pearls, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yep. That is true.
Excellent. I can sell them to you for 90 gold apiece.
Great. We'll take. And I look back. 2. Is that right? Group.
Yes.
Okay. Karn says we'll take 2.
Excellent.
The other refused to speak.
We got another 9 of them here. Later.
Wait, you bought 11?
I got a special deal. It's
All right. Well, yeah. Here, Karn, pay the man.
I pay him.
quite the cunning links.
Okay, so we got 2 pearls. Okay.
And someone cough up 180 gold.
Yeah, I'll take it out of the chest.
Cool.
I need some owl feathers. Is that complicated to get, Neil?
No, you can get an owl feather for like 5 silver.
You should just go hunting in the forest by yourself to find them.
Fuck this! I have done this in the past and turns out bears are very dangerous and don't even give you individual experience.
Well,
That's true.
you have to kill them.
They did kill it.
You put it to sleep.
Yeah, but it's defeated. Anyway.
No, Jen, I'm not defeated every night of my life.
Alright, so I go buy owl feather.
Okay, it is 2 silver for an owl feather.
Do I need
But the
multiple
owl
ones?
feather
Are they
is
consumed as
consumed
well?
in the casting.
I will buy 5 owl feathers.
Okay, that is 1 gold.
Okay. I will pay. Good. Done.
Okay. Now, you guys are all saddled up. You've got all the gear that you want. You've rested. What now?
Well, we assume, or I assume Varnoosh to get to work, and we'll just
start dancing immediately.
kind of hang out.
Like in the middle of the bar?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to
Around
do
the
the
compass.
ritual.
Yeah.
You head to some private quarters where it's
Okay.
not too obvious, I take it. I mean, you can do it in the middle of the bar.
No, it's fine, it's fine. I just start dancing towards there. There you go.
Okay. If you can sit, touch a creature that's casting. Okay, so you cast Identify on the compass, right?
Well, he performs an interpretive dance that then casts the spell on it.
Any chance that we could see this interpretive dance, Jen? You're always doing these elaborate
I did
dancing
it last
stuff.
time. I can link you to the GIF. They did one.
Oh yeah, okay, that'd be great.
I'll link you the GIF.
Cool. So you get the spell gets off, and you learn the properties of this compass, the arcane mystery surrounding it. The compass always points in the direction of what it seeks.
Do you want to put this on the stream? That's my ritual dance.
That's okay. Got it.
Okay.
There you go.
Wait, what did you say the compass does?
Yeah.
It always points in the direction of what it seeks.
What I seek or what it seeks?
If only this was from a movie with pirates. Pirates of the Jamaican Islands or Pirates of
Vietnam, I think.
Pirates of Vietnam.
That makes sense.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Well, that's what they sell in Vietnam on the streets.
Well, my friends, we have a mystery on our hands. The compass points to what it seeks.
Which direction is it pointing?
Yeah, where is it pointing now?
North.
Which direction is it pointing?
Pointing towards the bush monster.
It is pointing north, but not due north. It's pointed like north and then slightly to the east, like 15 degrees to the east.
Ooh, I have an idea of how to interpret this. How about you hold it now, Karn? Let's see if it still points there.
Karn takes the compass.
It doesn't change.
Okay, so it's not what we want, it's what it wants.
Maybe the two of you want the same thing, and I grab it.
Okay, try holding it.
Does it go the same direction?
Yep.
So
We are
Neil,
so united.
what do we
Dante, see if
know?
it points towards the whorehouse. Hold the thing.
Things about
The whorehouse is actually northeast as well, so it's all in the same direction.
Okay.
What do we know is northeast of here?
Well, I think I can show you on a map.
Did you do some mapping?
Let's take a look. You guys are way down here in Jade Run.
Hi,
And
buddy.
if you zoom out on the map, you can see what's around.
Wait, what?
The compass is roughly pointing this direction.
To the trees.
Yeah. Somewhere along that line, you're not sure where, but somewhere along that line is, in theory, what the compass seeks.
We've been north a bit, right?
Yeah. You guys were actually just down over here. That's where you were just hanging out with the dude and the magic circle. And then you guys also hung out over here and over here when you guys did the goblin coal mine and then the goblin village. And then you came down here to a different goblin village where you guys met Gimpin, who you killed, and who I'll never forgive you for killing because Gimpin was the coolest character ever.
I mean, you didn't forgive Ryan, that's for sure.
Yeah, the tunnel falls on you.
what about the dwarven?
Yeah, you're dead.
What about the dwarven cavern?
That's all the way
Oh, that
east.
was way. Yeah, if you look up here and it says to Onskar, you're way up next to Onskar. Far,
So
far away.
basically, what you're saying is there's no specific spot that we've been to before that we think it would be.
Yeah, you definitely not. You
I
have no
think
reason to think that
I
this
think we
makes
should
sense.
just follow the compass.
Yeah, I think we just go
But
trekking.
the orb, what if the monks are after it? Shouldn't we investigate the orb?
They don't know where it is though.
Alright.
You were so cryptic about it.
I am honestly interested in both. I'm okay with starting with the compass, I guess. But I feel like I was ready for the orb. You know, I can read, I can identify.
Well, it looks like myself and Amos want the compass. Karn, what do you think? Compass or orb? Or breasts?
Breasts!
As you say that, he kind of chuckles to himself and nods, but he says, "Idea," and he gets a beer bottle and he puts it in between the two groups. They don't really move, but he moves them kind of gently as best he can into two camps, the two different choices, and then he spins the bottle, Neil.
All right, give me a D2. On a 1, it lands on orb. On a 2, it lands on compass.
Okay.
One is orb.
So the
ends
party is split.
No, it's 3-2.
What?
There's only four.
No, 2 to
4
2.
of us.
There's only 4 of us. Is the
Why
bottle
the
have
fuck
a vote?
did I spill it?
I don't know why you did that.
I don't know.
Karn does
Who
that.
had the
I'm just
majority?
like,
Who
you do
had the
that.
majority?
You
Me
do
and
that,
Amos said
and I just
compass.
pick the bottle up. I'm just like,
No.
Karn.
Karn puts you in the 2 groups and notices there's one person standing by themselves.
No, you have the intelligence of an idiot.
I don't, actually. My intelligence is 13. I'm quite
Oh,
smart.
God.
10.
Yeah, it's 10. Yeah.
It's. I mean,
Still
it's
pretty
smart
smart.
enough to count to 5 and 4. That's
Yeah.
what-
So
No,
me
he
and
just-
Amos wanted to follow the compass, and Varnoosh wanted to go for the orb.
No, he says compass then. But he does do a lot of that. He just
How
doesn't realize it.
about we go for the compass, but we start by stopping through Twin Oak, just to see if. I mean, it's on the way to boat location. We could take a break and then head north.
You mean to see if the monks have set out?
Yeah, I want to check up on the monks.
I'm okay with the small detour. It's really not that much. Amos, Karn,
Whipgrass.
We can go to Twin Oak. Just don't go up to the monks and ask them if they've been to the thing yet. We'll just see if they're there.
Oh no, I just want to see if they are there.
The monks aren't in Twin Oak.
Oh
The
really?
monks are in Oanscar.
That answers that.
The monks
Ah.
are like right next to the cave, like 2 miles away
Does
from
the guy
the
just
cave.
lean over and tell us this in the bar?
Hey, the monks are in Old Car. Okay.
so we just follow the compass then.
Okay.
Like we literally just buy rations and.
Yeah, I think we prepare. Well, we have a carriage. The carriage can't go through the forest, right?
Nah, you're gonna have to leave it parked.
Okay. What are the 2 slaves up to?
Doing slave things.
They were guarding the wagon, and you gave them some money for
Yeah.
supplies and shit.
Okay, well, I'll go check in with them and tell them that we're going to be heading north.
Yes, master. When will you be coming back?
I don't know. You guys should live your own life here in Jade Run. Try to, if there's a job, try to get one. You know, you're your own persons now.
We will definitely come back here. We have a good deal on pearls. We have good contacts. I like this town too. They have a really interesting library. Maybe you should work at the library.
I don't know my letters, master, but
They're quite hard to
I
learn.
had a skill back in Oanscar, which I guess I could apply for.
What is it?
We have some skills that we were trained with back in Oanscar to help out the master back there. So we can do our best to ply our trade to pay for our room and board until you come back for for us and for the wagon.
What's your trade?
Jacob over there is a great polisher. He's polished all sorts of jade and other stones, and I suck dick.
Well, Dante.
So you're both in the same business, is what you're
Dante-
saying.
No joke there.
One of you polishes and one of you sucks.
Dante, you should take him to the whorehouse, see if you can fit him up with a job. And I'll talk to our friend Ernesto. Maybe we can get him a job polishing stuff before we leave. You want to do some good work, Dante?
I think we should follow the compass.
It's like, God damn it, Dante. Take the man to the whorehouse and let him suck some dick.
Let the dick sucker do what he wants to do. I want to go with the compass.
This is what happens with Neil. This is how it goes. I go and stop by Ernesto's place and just be like, hey, if you want to give this guy a job, I'd be in your debt, even more so. Not this guy will just suck your dick. That guy will polish some jade.
Just? I mean,
he could do some other stuff too, but he's
back
really
then,
good.
Guys, blowjobs were even more rare. This
He's
is actually
really
pretty
good.
amazing.
At blowing people. And maybe you have people that would want that. But we just want this poor jade polisher.
What do you mean, you people that would want that?
Not necessarily from this fella, if you know what I mean, but there's a pleasure barge out on the river that might like to employ him.
Would you like to suck dick on a boat?
And we're transfixed. We're locked in. It started with bushes, now it's just straight blowjobs.
This is Pleasure Island that we're talking about. We've come full circle. If you remember,
I can suck dick on a boat, suck dick on an island.
Ryan, this is gonna be a
Suck dick in a
video now.
castle.
Buddy.
He's like Bubba from Forrest
At a
Gump.
castle. At a castle.
oh my god. Oh man. Anyways,
Things we do and say on the internet. I'll tell you.
does Ernesto want the jade polisher? How do you find work for?
He kind of grumbles a bit, but he says he can find some low-paying work. You know, most of his jade's already pretty good, but every now and then you need someone to, like touch things up and, dust here and there. It'll be meager work. He won't make a lot of money, but he can probably survive on it.
Okay. Thank
it'll
you,
be like
Ernesto.
beggar's wages,
As for you, I just gotta look at him. You should go out to Pleasure Island. You might do some good out there.
So Jones, I don't remember the name I gave him earlier. Jones is the polisher, and Red is the other one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Both men find employment.
Even
Gainful as it
polishing
may be.
is a euphemism. I like Neil is just like
That's
a
what I
secret.
thought. Like, I was like, okay, this is going to be the sexual one, the polishing.
Yeah.
I'm more of a hand job kind of guy. He likes to get his mouth involved, actually.
Together, we're quite the team.
We're called Team Good Boyfriend.
Yep. Yep. Ryan's lost it. He can't stop laughing. He can't stop laughing. Neil, I think we depart north after we
Okay.
get these
Wait,
two the job.
Before we leave, I would like to find someone who can bring, deliver goods. Is that something that people can do in this time?
Like, deliver goods from one place to another?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you guys do half the time.
Okay, so I look for someone to deliver goods.
I mean, hold on. Are you looking for like a band of adventurers to protect your investment, or just like a
No.
rider to take it somewhere?
A rider to take it somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. You easily find that sort of thing. They're common all over the place. With
Okay,
standard
so-
rate and what.
We found the super fancy bottle of wine back in the cavern.
Mhm.
And I would like to ask the rider if he can take it to my wife and check up on her.
Okay.
I would write a small letter that says something like, "My dear," what the fuck is her name?
Have we all forgotten all the names?
"My dear wife Matilda, I miss you a lot. My adventures have taken me to great places. I have discovered magical goods that might lead me to solving the mystery I was sent out to find out about. Say hello, give kisses to our sons and daughter, Pierre, Jean-Paul, and Sophie. I miss you. I love you. Garnouche."
And where's your family? Do you remember the town name?
Yeah, it's Mountain's Foot. Small village of Mountain's Foot, north of the Longboard Kingdom.
No, that was your previous
Then I don't know.
Mr. Varnouche. This is the new Mr. Varnouche.
Yeah, small village of Mountain's Foot is all I got. And you can put it wherever you want, Neil.
I believe it was either Altram or Crows. If you don't remember which one, then I'm going to say Crows.
Can it still be called Mountain's Foot?
No,
You
it's
guys
Crows.
can call it Mountain's Foot.
Okay.
But if you tell this guy it goes to Mountain's Foot, he'll never know what you're talking about.
Okay. Then it's like the code name the city gives itself. What is it? Crows? How do you write it so I can note it?
Kroze.
Okay. The village of Crows.
4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It'll take him like half a month to get there. On
come
horseback,
back.
like pushing
Yeah.
it. And then another half a month to get back. So it's a
So-
month's journey for him.
Yeah. How
So
much
he's
is
going
it?
to ask for 6 gold.
Shit, I have 5. I go up to Karn and I ask if I can have 1 extra gold to deliver a mail to my wife.
Yes.
Okay. So I give 6 gold to the guy.
Okay.
Thank
He
you.
smiles.
If she
Takes
gets the letter for you, please bring it back here if you don't mind.
And where should I deliver it to?
Oh, you can give it to the slaves. I don't remember their names.
When
Polisher
she
in the
says, I'm just
blower.
like, Pleasure Island, you'll find Red sucking dick.
Aye, aye, sir.
Thank you very much. Have a safe journey. Don't take dangerous roads.
Of course not.
Okay.
And he departs.